more about Lat Lakara. Right? I will borrow straight away from the Paninian Sutra. He says, Vartamane That means what he's trying to tell us is that when I want to denote the present tense, when I want to denote an action in the present, you use let. Right? This should not be construed to mean the vice versa. This is quite very clear. That means if a sentence is in lat lakara, I cannot assume that it is talking about the present, the action in the present. It doesn't. Can't hear me?
Maybe Rakesh ji can mute the line. So whenever there is a disturbance,
yes,
it's cut off.
I'm there.
Thank you, sir.
Yes.
Rakesh ji, please mute so that the background noise will not affect it.
Okay.
So what happens is when we use the lat, it does not signify that that action which is denoted in the lat is in the present. Vice versa is not true. Okay, I give an example of this looks strange, right? But in the English language also we do the same thing. So suppose you want to ask whether there will be class tomorrow, you ask, is there class tomorrow? Don't you? Right? Or if I want to say there is a Dhritarashtra, there is a Dasharatha, he has a son, 4 sons. Are you talking of an event which is taking place now? You use present tense, but you are actually denoting a past tense. So this concept is there in the English language also. So the lat lakara, if I want to say an action in the present tense, I use lat lakara. But if I encounter a sentence which is in lat lakara, does not necessarily mean the action is in the present. Good. In this context, now the broth thickens. It becomes confusing. That means what? Contextually, if I ask, is there going to be class tomorrow? Then contextually, I realize that I'm talking of tomorrow. So it is going to be the future. Yeah, good. Okay. Now, how come this screen has come? Are you able to see some other kind of a screen?
Yeah, you are sharing. So it's not a whiteboard. It's your. I think it's your laptop which is being projected.
No, actually, I am on.
To stop sharing, does it help?
No, but who is moving the mouse?
No, I was trying because my face is not visible.
No, you shared the screen, Mode.
Stop sharing.
You are
sharing.
Stop.
Okay.
That's what I wondered. How come?
Okay, you were not using the screen, so.
I don't. Actually, I'm on my tab, so I don't have a mouse. And
no, my face is not. My face is visible to you? No.
No, sir. No, sir.
That's what I was trying. Why it is not visible?
Camera is not there.
Your camera is not on.
Camera is on. I don't know.
Technology problems. Okay. Let's. There are now a lot of things to talk about lakara. But let's do first the other lakaras and then we'll see. There is in the Sanskrit language there are overlaps between lakaras as well, right? In certain, when using certain words, you use certain lakaras. So some such problems seem to be there, right? For example, in the Vedas, if there is lang lakara or lung lakara, right, or lut lakara, we are supposed to interpret it as lot lakara. You know that? In the Vedas, in the Chanda, if there is a lung lakara, or if there is a lut lakara, or if there is a lang lakara, it is to be treated as an order, lot lakara, in the Vedas, right? So, Panini possibly must have seen that, the Vedas don't seem to be following the Vyakaranam which he is making out. So, in the Ashtadhyayi, he says this almost 20 times. In the Ashtadhyayi, this sutra comes almost 20 times. Chandasi Bahulam. So, he says in the Chanda,
Can't see
in
your
the,
screen.
you can't see my screen. Oh my, the sharing has stopped. Oh, because Rakesh ji shared, my screen sharing stopped.
Oh, now it's
Now it's
visible.
yes. Okay. So in the Vedas, he uses the concept of Bahulam. Bahulam means, in short, it means my rules need not be followed.
again it's gone. The screen is gone.
You
Yeah.
can,
Got it.
in the Vedas, he says
Yeah.
Bahulam. The concept of Bahulam means, Panini calls it Bahulam. Bahulam means not necessary to follow rules in the Vedas. It can
Is
be.
not plural, Bahunam.
No, Bahulam is singular. And the word Bahulam used by Panini means that no rules need not be followed in the Vedas. That doesn't mean that I and you should not follow the rules. If you and I write something, then the rules should be followed. If Vedavyasa wrote something, he wrote with the following rules. He wrote Valmiki Ramayana. Valmiki wrote Ramayana. He followed all the rules of Panini, right? But in the Vedas, not necessary, right? So you find a new interpretation that in the Vedas, if you have the lung lakara, lang lakara, or the lut lakara, right? This is to be treated as lot. Clear? Because Kadanji, you seem to be doing some Vedapata and all that. So
No,
then,
not at all, sir. Not at all. Two reasons. One is yesterday was Amavasya Tarpanam.
and you
Karyam. Then my chairman started, my ex-chairman of ICC Prudential, he started learning also. So he asked me these doubts, he applies it, he has done some Vedas. So we keep trying to discuss, that's all, because both of us have just started learning.
then possibly
There and all that we are trying to correlate and then figure out what is the meaning.
Then possibly you can try to tell him that in Chanda you cannot apply in the Vedas you cannot apply our Sanskrit rules.
Understood.
Right? Of course, in many places it's okay, but you might find a certain place where an Atmanepadi Kriyapadam is taken in Parasmepadi, which is not allowed by Panini. You get what I'm saying? Such small things, discrepancies, you will find in the Vedas, right? And Panini allowed for it. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Panini allowed for it by saying Chandasi Bahulam. He said that no problem. In the Vedas, whatever is there, you have to take it as it is. You don't try to reason it. Right?
One question, sir. Panini, how do you write in Devanagari? Okay.
It's an ikaranta pullinga word.
Okay.
Right? So Paninehe Vyakaranam.
Okay.
Shashti Ekavachanam. Paninehe.
So is there any rule that I've always seen that nakara is followed by nakara only. Nakara doesn't repeat. Is there any rule?
No, but what happens is after a nakara, you simply cannot have a nakara because for the simple reason, the rule that I told you, where you have the ka varga, the pa varga, right? So, the repa, the rakara, right? So that's simply pa varga is out of question, no?
Okay, sir. Okay.
So that simply cannot have this can simply not change into a no.
Okay, sir. It's the same rule. Okay, thanks.
The same rule. Right? Okay, let's continue with where had we stopped? Can you help me?
The page number 47. We just
Yeah,
finished
okay.
the
We were to do the
Avadayam.
exercise.
Yeah, we finished the Avadayam. Yeah.
Right? So Avadayam we finished. Now we start with 2, right? Yes, please read. Yeah.
अतः कानिचित् क्रियापदरूपाणि सन्ति एतेषु परस्मैपदी धातूनाम् आत्मनेपदी धातूनां च रूपाणि विचिनुत.
So what are we supposed to do? Adaha kanichit kriyapada rupani santi, right? So yet kanichit. Now this chit, chit, right? Or chana, these two suffixes, right, are added to kim.
Okay.
Okay, these suffixes are added to kim, or chana and chit are added to kim, right? And this is meant to mean some.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying? So what I want to say here is, for example, there are some kriyapadams given here, right?
Okay.
There are some. So how do I talk about some? So what do? You take kim, correct? And then kani. Please, Rakesh ji, mute kariye. So kim in the Napunsakalinga form is kani. Kim ke kani. You have got plural, no? Kriyapadani, kriyapadarupani, plural, right? So the plural form is what? Kani. So you add kani to chit or chana. So we could have said it in 2 ways. We could have said it as adaha kani chana kriyapada rupani santi. This is also fine. Or another way is kani chit kriyapada rupani santi.
Okay.
Got it? The meaning of the chit and chana, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
We could see it in other forms as well. As I told you, you can add chana and chit to kim in all its forms. Now we know already that kim comes in what? 3 vachanams, no? Pullinga, Strilinga, correct, right? And Napunsakalinga. We know this.
Yeah.
In this particular case, Kani is Napunsakalinga, right? So there are 21 forms of Pullinga, 21 forms of Strilinga, 21 forms of Napunsakalinga, right? You got Prathama Vibhakti, Ditya Vibhakti, Tritiya Vibhakti, Chaturthi Vibhakti, Panchami Vibhakti, Shashti Vibhakti, Saptami Vibhakti. 7 forms. Ekavachanam, Vachanam, Bahuvachanam. So therefore I am saying 21 of each.
Correct.
To any of these forms, you can add chit and chana to denote some. What I mean by some is an indefinite quantity, right? Not very clear about 1 or 2 or 5 or 10 or 15. Not I don't want to say. So some is an indefinite quantity in that sense. Clear? अतः काचित् क्रियापदरूपाणि सन्ति एतेषु परस्मैपदी धातूनाम् आत्मनेपदी धातूनां च रूपाणि विचिनुत select, right? Select the Atmanepadi Rupa and the Parasmaipadi Rupa dhatus, right? Let's see. What is our pointer? Those which end in ti, Parasmaipadi. Te. This is our pointer. Clear? At least in this case, there can be other variations and all that. Only in this case, right? So let's see. Tell me, which are the Parasmaipadi Rupas here?
pashyati,
Hmm.
tishtati,
Hmm.
asti,
Hmm.
vadati,
Hmm.
smrati,
Hmm.
patati,
Hmm.
karshati,
Hmm.
then snihayati,
Snihyati. Snihyati.
snikhyati,
Hmm.
mati, sprishati,
Hmm.
ratati,
Hmm.
yati, dishati, tishtati, gachati.
Tishtati coming twice by mistake, I think,
Yeah. Sir, some of the words I don't know meaning. If you can give the meanings.
Meaning. I'll tell you all the meanings. Pashyati is to see.
Can you speak loudly, Kanan? Your voice is very low.
I have asthma, sir. My throat is bad.
Okay. Okay.
So-
Okay.
I'll tell you the meanings of all the. I'll tell you the meanings of all of them. Right.
Sure.
I'll also tell you the dhatus. Right. Which is not there. See, I told you that the moola form of a kriya padam of a verb is a dhatu. Right. So the first dhatu is called as drush. Drush. Right. It is there is no other form available, but in nowadays modern Sanskrit we call it drushpashya. Right? Got it? Panini said that change drush to pashya in lat lakara. You get what I'm saying? Panini said change drush to pashya in lat lakara. Right? In other lakaras it may not change. You get what I'm saying? So is to see. Okay, good. Tishtati dhatu is tha. So, nowadays modern Sanskrit we call it sthatishtha. Okay? In modern Sanskrit we call it sthatishtha. But it is tha. The actual dhatu is tha. To stand. Right? To stand, to remain. Right? Good. Asti we know. As dhatu. To be. Right? I told you that Kriya Padams, dhatus can be sakarmaka or akarmaka. Sakarmaka means those which can take an object. It means to see, I see a film. See what film, right? I stand. Does it take a karma? Can you say I stand what? Get what I'm saying?
Transitive, intransitive.
Yes, very nice. So sakarmaka, akarmaka. So stha is akarmaka. Us to be, I am. Akarmaka. Right? Cannot take a karma. Good. Vadati. The vadati is vad. Dhatu is vad. To speak. To tell. Right? Good. Smarati. Dhatu is smr. Smr. To remember. Right? Good. Patati. The pat dhatu. To fall. Good. Karshati. The krish dhatu. The krish dhatu is to pull. From this word comes Krishna. Right? Right? We said akarshan, we said, no? Also we have akarshan, attract. Right? To pull. Good. Karshati. Snihyati. The dhatu is sni. Is to love. Or to be affectionate. You know the word sneha? Very popularly used in Hindi, Marathi, we say sneha. Right?
Pure.
So sneha comes from sneha only. right? Do you know another word, snigdha? If your Hindi is good, what is snigdha? You know what is snigdha? Anybody knows what is snigdha?
No.
Hmm? To stick. Something sticky is snigdha. Sticky, right?
Why would they have a girl's name as Snigdha?
Well, if you can have a boy's name as Shloka and a girl's name as Shloka, then see, people don't really. Uh, I don't want to say that, but uh, it's very subjective. What you want, what meaning you want to. Are you able to get the idea of to be loving, to be affectionate is almost to be sticky. Do you understand what I'm saying? You get
Yeah.
this feel of sticking to that person whom you love. No, what you do, you stick to the person. Is being too intrusive. Is to love. So therefore, the word snigdha, right? So snigdha padartha also means fatty stuff. You know this meaning? Snigdha padartha will mean fatty stuff, right? So sni, all coming from sni, the dhatu sni, right? Are you seeing something very interesting happening? This her. Are you able to see this her? Right? This her is changing into g. Are you able to see that? For example, another kriya padam I'll tell you. Duha is what to milk. To milk something is duha. Right? Good. That which is milked. What do you get? Milk, no? Milk is milked, from a cow. Right? Do you observe that same thing happening here also? Dugdha. Are you able to see what I said? Something which sticks, something which has stuck is snigdha. Something which has been milked is dugdha. You see how the varna vikaras are changing? The her changing into the g, this her changing into the g, and a dha getting added. Right? Uh, the word daha is to burn. That which is burned is dagdha. Are you able to see the same thing happening? The her changing into the g, and then a dha getting added. Dagdha is burnt. Right? We know the word dahana, no? Lanka dahana we say, no? Holika dahana. Right? It comes from the dhatu daha. Right? Daha is a normal parasmayapadi dhatu, you get dahati. Right? Dushyati, it belongs to which gana? Fourth gana. You get the year, no? Right? Good. In the Dhyana Shloka, we say Gita Amrita Duhe Namaha. Right? You said Gita Amrita Duhe Namaha. Right? This is the milkman of Gita Amrita. Who is that milkman? Krishna is the milkman. Right? So to this Krishna, to this Gita Amrita Duha, my salutations. This is in Chaturthi Vibhakti. Right? So you see this duhe. Got it? Okay, let's go further. Snati. The sna dhatu is to bathe. right? Snan karna. Sprushati. Am I audible? No, I hope.
Yes, sir, you are very much audible.
Yeah, because sometimes if the connection breaks off, there I don't know whether I'm talking to the sky. Sprushati, to touch. Sparsha, we say the word sparsha. Correct? Sprushati. Right? Ratati is to make a noise.
Sprushati, what is the dhatu? Sprushati.
The sprush dhatu. The sprush dhatu. The rat dhatu is to make to chatter. To make a harsh noise is ratati. Right? To make a harsh noise. Right? Kakaha ratati. The crow caws, no? Kakaha ratati. Good. The ni dhatu gives us the form nayati. Gives us the form nayati. Right? The word nayaka. Who is nayaka? Leader. Right? So nayati is to lead, also is to take, but the dhatu is ni. Right? Good. This ni, from this ni comes the word nayaka. Right? From the word gai comes the word, tell me, gayaka. We know the word gayaka, no? The one who sings. Got it? Clear? Okay, let's go further. Dishati comes from the word dish, and dish means to point out or to direct. Literally, direct means what? To show somebody the way, direct somebody, to point out, oh, this is the way. Right? Dishati, tishtati repeated, gachati, the dhatu is, this is the original dhatu. But popularly we call it the gam dhatu. Right? We call it gam dhatu. Right? To go. Here, I've given you all the meanings. Now we go to the rest are all Atmanepadi.
Correct.
These are all Parasmapadi. The rest are Atmanepadi. So let's do lajjate, the lajj dhatu. To be shy. Right? To be shy. Kamayate, the kam dhatu is to wish, to desire. Do you observe the kam dhatu is Dashamagana dhatu? Kamayate. Got it? It's a Dashamagana dhatu, 10th gana. We did the word chorayati, I told you that the Vikarana is Aya. Did I tell you the Vikarana is Aya?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Yes. So you have got Chorayati. So Kamayate. Right? That's the Dashamagana dhatu. Vartate. The dhatu is Vrit. It means to be. I told you, Vartate, Bhavati, Vidyate, Asti. All four are on par.
Yes.
Right? Okay. Palayate. Now, this is a very interesting case. Ideally, this should not have been here, because it's a more complicated dhatu. So let's look at it.
Vidyate is also. Vidyate.
Vidyate, sorry. So the vid dhatu, right? In the Chaturtha Gana, I told you, in the Adadi Gana, in the second Gana has a different meaning. In the Chaturtha Gana has a different meaning. in the Sashtagana has a different meaning, the same dhatu, right? So Vidyate is the Chaturtha Gana, to be. Got it? Atmanepadi dhatu, right? As soon as you see that year, no? So when you say Vidyate, immediately you should know that it is a Chaturtha Gana dhatu. It's a Divadi Gana dhatu. It's a Divadi Gana. You get now what I mean by the study of verbs is called Dasha Gani. Yesterday I told you, no?
Yes,
The study
that's
of verbs in the Sanskrit language is called as Dasha Gani. So why? Because there are 10 ganas, no? Right? So the study of the Dasha Gana, 10 ganas of verbs is Dasha Gani. Okay. So with is Vidyate is Chaturtha Gana, to be. Palayate. Let's finish the others, then I'll come to the Palayate. The more complicated dhatu. We'll do it. Smayate. Smayate is what? To smile. The dhatu is smi. Smile. You see how word smile has come from Smayate? How many ways you can say that English has come from Sanskrit, you know? Bhashate. Bhash. Bhash. Right? I told you last time that the bhash dhatu is to bark.
Bharat, yeah.
Right? But parasmayapadi. Right? To bark. Good. Dyotate. Dyotate is to shine. To shine. The dhatu is dyut. Dyut. Right? Dyutate literally means to shine. We have kampate. Is to shiver, shake. Kampate is to shake, shiver. Right? Dhatu is kampa. Good. Mriyate is to die. Right? The dhatu is mri. The dhatu is mri. Right? Mriyate to die. Shri Krishna says, no, na jayate mriyate va kadachi ayam bhutva bhaktavana bhuyaha. Jayate, to be born. Jan, Jan, to be born. It's very interesting. Some dhatus, really change their form completely when they become the Kriya Padam. Some dhatus really don't change, right? Kampate kampa. But here Jan dhatu becomes Jayate. Then we missed out something. Uhate. Dhatu is, to guess. Yes. Is uhate. Right? Gahate is to sing. To sing. Got it? Modate is to enjoy.
Also comes from Gai or some other.
It comes from the Gah dhatu. No, it doesn't come from Gai. It is Gah. Right? Just give me one moment. I need to check Gahate. 1 second. Just. Just give me one moment. Might be wrong. One second. I'm sorry. The Gah Dhatu is to destroy. Okay, the Gah Dhatu is to destroy. Gahate is to destroy. Right? Not to sing. Please correct it. Fine. Modate is to enjoy. Ikshate, the iksh, the mud. This dhatu is mud. Are you observing? You know that u changes into o, right? Dyut becomes dyotate. Do you observe that? The u
Yeah.
changing into o, right?
Yes.
Most places that's what happens, right?
So one question, Dyut, you said what is the meaning? I missed writing it.
It's to shine. It's to shine.
Okay. Okay.
Another meaning, another verb you can write down. Rajate. Rajate also is to shine. Right? Again, Atmanepadi Kriyapadam. Rajate. Right?
Raj is what? Raj.
Dhatu is Raj. Dhatu is Raj. And interestingly, Virajna is what? To be to shine in your presence, that way. It's a very nice way of saying. We say Virajna means to sit, So it's not only to sit, it's to sit and shine. Each sate, the dhatu is each. To look, to see. So it's the ikshate and pashyati have the same meaning. Right? Ikshate and pashyati have the same meaning. And coming to your last one, the palayate. Palayate literally means to run away. Correct? In the Hindi, Marathi, we know, palayan karna means what? Bhag gaya. To run away, to escape, right? To run away, right? Now this comes actually from the dhatu aya, right? And the kriyapadam is ayate. Ayate literally means to go. Got it? It means ayate literally means to go. Fine. And therefore we get words like ayanam, the path. You know the word ayanam, no? Ramayanam, Rama ayanam, Dakshinayanam, Dakshina ayanam, Uttara ayanam, Uttarayanam. Ayanam means path or marga. And why it becomes there is an upasarga para. Para ayate. So Kriyapada is parayate. Right? Say that this dhatu takes an upasarga, takes a prefix which is having a refa in it. This refa will change into the lakara. This is clear?
Yeah. Okay.
Remember this what I have told you. We are going to use a certain structure formation where we separate the upasarga, the prefix from the verb. To do something. Something in future, right? Some grammar we are going to study where what we are going to do? We are going to separate the upasarga or the prefix from the kriya pada and then do something. Maybe insert something in the middle. In that case, we have to understand that this is the upasarga and this is the dhatu. Clear? At that point, I will draw your attention to this point. Prayate literally means to run away. Let's go to number 38. Yes, Rakesh ji, padhiye. So that we have already finished. The list we have done. To begin with, edh.
परस्मै
We have finished that already. वो तो कर दिया ना हमने. We have already done it. We have separated the Parasmapada Rupa and the Atmanepadi Rupa.
Okay.
Now read edh.
एद धातु लट लगारे रूपाणी एवं भवन्ति. प्रथम पुरुष एदते एदेते एदन्ते. मध्यम पुरुष एदसे एदेते एदत्वे. उत्तम पुरुष एदे एदावहे एदामहे.
So now you are coming to a dhatu, edh, right? Now the book it is given as edh, right? The dhatu is also edh, right? Panini gives a method of declaring a dhatu as Atmanepadi or Parasmapadi, right? Depending on this last swara, right? If you look at it in the dhatu pata, then this is edha. This is swarita. Let me write it again. This is swarita dhatu. And all swarita dhatus, right?
How do you pronounce it? How do you pronounce it?
Edha.
Okay.
You know, if you have read Bhadram Karnebhi, correct, no?
Yes.
You got a line on top. If you check carefully, in the Veda Pata, people who do the Veda Pata will know this. Say Bhadram Karnebhi. So when you write it, I am going to write it like this, with one line on top. That is what is supposed to be a Swarita. Accentuation. See, you know, there is no way I can differentiate between Karne Bihi. Correct, no? Right? This is Karne Bihi. Now tell me, suppose I want to say Karne Bihi. How can I write it? So this is a Swarita accent. Right? So if the dhatu has a Swarita swara, then this is Atmanepadi. Got it? In the dhatu pata, it appears like this. So then we know that the edh dhatu, conventionally we write edh as the dhatu. Good. Is an Atmanepadi dhatu. Now we know already have seen edhate, edhete, dvivachanam, edhante.
So he said if it is Swarita, then it is Parasmapadi.
No, Atmanepadi.
Atmanepadi. Sorry. Okay.
Right? That is one more lakshana he gives. If he says in the dhatu pata, if the last swara of a dhatu is swarita, take it as Atmanepadi. Only, never as Parasmapadi. Edhase. And what is the meaning of the edha dhatu? Is to grow. We know another form, vardhate. Right? Edhe, the, edadhe. Are you able to see a format? Right? Edhe, edhavahe, edhamahe. Now we must know all these, just like we did bhavati, bhavata, bhavanti, bhavasi, bhavatha, bhavatha, bhavami, bhavavaha, bhavamaha. This also we must remember. Right? Edate, edhete, edhante, edhase, edhethe, edadve, edhe, edhavahe, edamahe. So edha means to grow, and it's an kriyapadam. It's an akarmaka. You get what I'm saying? So what does it mean? A tree grows, right? Akarmaka, no? But if you say uh, he grows a tree, you see the difference between the two? You see the difference between the two? You are almost saying he makes the tree grow. Who is growing actually? The tree is only growing. You are able to make out the difference between the two? When I say the tree grows and he grows a tree in English. Yes, mother.
No, it's correct. I can make out. Yeah.
Make out the difference between the two. So this is an akarmaka kriya padam and it has to be used as a karmaka, right? So if I say vrukshaha edhate means what? The tree grows. Got it? Right?
Yes, sir.
And to say he grows a tree, then this cannot be used. You cannot use edhate. Got it? Got it? Now what is to be used? We'll study later. Clear? The next dhatu is the sah dhatu. Sah is to tolerate. To bear, we know na sahana. In Hindi we know. सहन करना. So sah dhatu. Yes. Read Rakesh ji पढ़िए आगे.
प्रथम पुरुष सहते सहते सहन्ते, मध्यम पुरुष सहसे सहते सद्वे, उत्तम पुरुष यहे नहीं सहे सहा वहे सदा सहा महे.
Is to tolerate, to bear. Right? Fine. Yes. Ganan ji आगे पढ़िए. Uchaihi patata. Are you now able to see the forms? More or less same, no? The Eda dhatu and the Sah dhatu, the endings they took were the same.
Yeah.
Endings are the same, correct?
Yes. Uchaihi patata. Abhyasena jnanam vardate. कामात् क्रोधः जायते. उत्पन्नः जीवः म्रियते. हस्तात् गाण्डीवं स्रंसते. भक्तः ईश्वरं भजते. जीवः सुखं कामयते. सः अमृतत्वाय कल्पते. स्थितप्रज्ञः किं भाषते. श्रद्धावान् ज्ञानं लभते. ईश्वरः सर्वत्र वर्तते. अभिमन्युः चक्रव्यूहं वीक्षते. भीष्मः सर्वान् क्षमते. कुन्ती कष्टं सहते. सञ्जयः युद्धम् अवलोकते. कृष्णः अश्वान् सेवते. योधः युद्धार्थं स्वरते.
Okay, we'll see the now some more dhatus, some more meanings, right? Vardhate, the dhatu vrid, the dhatu vrid, right? Abhyasena jnanam vartate. Obviously, we don't know what is abhyas, the form of abhyasena. We don't know. We have not done this. Tritiya vibhakti. With practice, knowledge increases, knowledge grows, right? Practice. Right? Abhyasena. We have not done this vibhakti. As a matter of fact, we are going to do at the very end of this book, we are going to do Tritiya vibhakti. Right? Abhyasena jnanam vardate. Kamat krodha jayate. Kamat, we have not done. We don't know what it is. Right? So kamat is Panchami. So from desire. Grow from desire. What is born? Anger is born. I told you Jayate is to be born, no?
Yes.
From anger, from desire, anger is born. Right? We all know this. Right? If you don't get what you want, then you get angry. Utpannaha jivaha mriyate. The jiva which is born, the jiva which has come into existence, dies. Right? Hastat gandivam srausate. Hastat, from the hand, gandiva slips. Sraus. New dhatu, sraus. To slip. In the Bhagavad Gita, he says, no, gandivam srausate hastat. Tvakchaiva paridayate, he says, no. It's a beautiful shloka. The Gandiva is slipping from his hand. The bow is slipping from his hand. The name of his bow is Gandiva. Right? Gandiva is an akaranta napunsakalinga padam. Clear? See, as soon as you see a noun, we must know its pratipadikam, we must know its lingam. Correct, no? So Gandivam is a akaranta napunsakalinga pratipadikam. Right? And we know here Gandiva slips. So Gandiva is in what vibhakti? Prathama vibhakti. Agreed? Here we must also see whatever vibhaktis we can understand. We should remember that also. So Jnanam vardhate. Jnanam Prathama vibhakti. Agreed? Krodha jayate. Prathama vibhakti. Krodha Prathama vibhakti. Jivaha mriyate. Jivaha Prathama vibhakti. Hastat gandivam srausate. So, are you able to get a feeling that the Prathama Vibhakti is showing that thing which is doing the action?
Yes. Yes.
Correct?
Yes.
Try to recognize these small facts also, right? And you will remain with these facts until we say that this is wrong. Okay? This is not the complete truth. The complete truth is far ahead. But till that time we know the complete truth, we treat this as the truth. Right? So that agent which is undergoing an action, which is undertaking an action, is in Prathama Vibhakti. Okay? This much at this point is clear to us. Bhaktaha Ishwaram Bhajate. So what does the Bhakta do? He is worshipping Ishwara. Again, Bhaktaha Prathama Vibhakti. Right?
Yes.
Ishwaram, we don't know. Ishwaraha is the Prathama Vibhakti, but why Ishwaram? We'll study. Jivaha Sukham Kamayate. So, Jivaha Sukham Ichhati. The Jiva wishes happiness. Right? Saha, we have done the Bhaj Dhatu. Huh? The Dhatu is Bhaj. Right? Interestingly, the Bhaj Dhatu is Ubhayapadi. So you can have Bhajati or Bhajate. Right? In the Bhagavad Gita, Shri Krishna says, Tan Tathaiva Bhajami Aham. He says, the Bhakta, no, in whatever way he presents himself to be, in that very way I will present myself to him. He's like a reflection. He's like a reflection of the Bhakta, like a mirror, right? So, but he uses the word bhajami. Aham. You see Parasmapadi form, right? Otherwise, it should have been bhaje, no? Right? That also you will find bhaje. Ubhayapadi dhatu, bhaj. Clear? So, where are we? Jiva Sukham Kamayate, we know the Kam dhatu. We have already done Churadi Gana dhatu, 10th Gana. Right? Saha Amrutatpaya Kalpate, Kalp dhatu. This is a little, this is to be interpreted as to be fit for, to be suitable for, meaning. Right? So Sri Krishna says, Saha Amritatvaya Kalpate. He is fit for immortality. Somebody. He defines somebody and he says, that man is fit for immortality. He's fit to be immortal. Not we. We are not fit to be immortal. We'll create a lot of trouble. He is fit for immortality. Right? Saha amrutatvaya kalpate. To be fit for, to be suitable for. Good? Clear? Sthita prajnaha kim bhashate. Bhashate speaks. So the Sthita Prajna, what does the Sthita Prajna speak? In the 55th sloka of the Bhagavad Gita, second adhyaya, Arjuna asks Krishna, right, about the Sthita Prajna. Kim bhashate? What does he say? How does he behave? What are the Sthita Prajna Lakshanam? Krishna is asked by, right, that the Sthita Prajna Lakshana, what are the Sthita Prajna Lakshana? What does he speak? What does he talk? Where does he go? All that he asks. So, Sthita Prajna kim bhashate is a question, right? Do you see the word here? Sthita Prajna is in what vibhakti? What vibhakti is Sthita Prajna? Prathama vibhakti, because Sthita Prajna speaks.
Yeah.
Good?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's go further. Labhate Shraddhavan Jnanam Labhate, the Labh dhatu, to get. So, Shraddhavan, he says, you know, Shraddhavan Labhate Jnanam. This is from the Bhagavad Gita straight away. So, the one who has Shraddha will get Jnana. Right? The one who has no Shraddha will not get Jnana.
Shraddhavan is first vibhakti, sir.
Prathama vibhakti. Now you will ask that if Shraddhavan is in Prathama vibhakti, what is the Pratipadikam? The first question to ask. See, you know, when you are studying the Sanskrit language, whenever you come across a noun, ask what is the Pratipadikam? So, very nice question you asked. Shraddhavan is in Prathama. We know, because the one who has Shraddha gets. Right? Good. Correct? So, what is the Pratipadikam? Shraddhavat.
Okay.
Pratipadikam Shraddhavat. Right? This what is added to denote a person who is that quality personified. Do you get what I'm saying? It's like saying that man is a personification of Shraddha. So much Shraddha is in him that, you know, he is as good as Shraddha. He is as good as, we say, you know, we say he's as good as kindness. Suppose a person is kind, right? We say he's kindness embodied, kindness personified. We say, no. So this is the meaning. Shraddhavan, right? Shraddhavan because goes in Prathama Vibhakti Ekvachanam. This what the Pratipadik is Shraddha what. Correct? You might ask what is the other three the Bahuvachanam and the Dvivachanam form. So Shraddhavan. You can just write this down. We are going to do it in the next book. Shraddhavantau. Shraddhavantaha. Good. This is your Prathama Vibhakti. Ekavachanam, Dvivachanam, Bahuvachanam.
So
Good.
That thing what comes as Pushpavan, Prajavan, Pashuman, Bhavati, all this is same this thing.
Yes. They are all same. Right. So, in what context are those words coming? Tell me. When you say Pushpavan, Pushpavat, Pratipadikam. As good as the flower. Get what I'm saying? What other words you told? Yes, Kandanji, what other words you told me now?
Sorry, I was on mute. I was saying Pushpavan, Prajavan, Pashuman. Bhavati.
Prajavan. Prajavan. Like Praja, Prajavat.
Yeah, yeah,
Embodiment of Praja.
yeah.
Right? Okay. Then you say one more word. Last word. What?
Pashuman is cattle, I think. Cattle. Pashuman.
Pashuman or Pashuvan?
Pashuman, sir. That is what
So,
it says, but I don't know whether
yes, correct. No. That word is correct. It is Pashumat.
okay.
There is another Pratipadika. just like the what, right? You have mat. For example, Hanuman, Pratipadikam, Hanumat.
Okay.
So what is mat saying? Mat is saying predominant quality of that person is the Hanu. Other qualities also are there. Other things are also there. But the most standing out feature is the Hanu. Hanu is jaw. Hanuman may what is the feature which stands out?
Yeah.
It's the jaw. So Hanumat. And then you get Prathama Vibhakti Hanuman. Ekvachanam Hanuman. Hanumantau. Hanumantaha. See, it goes very similar to what? Right? Don't we have Buddhiman? We say,
Yeah.
अरे वो बहुत बुद्धिमान है और शक्तिमान, right? So this is buddhimat. The shaktimat, that means the most prominent quality is shakti. Buddhi also is there, but shakti is more. अगर बुद्धिमान है, that doesn't mean he doesn't have shakti, right? But in higher quantity, he has got buddhi, not shakti.
Sure.
Okay. So you see the vat and the mat, pratyaya, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Where will
Labhate we finish. Vartate
Ishvaraha sarvatra vartate.
is there.
So Ishvara is everywhere. Vrit dhatu, I told you to be.
Yeah.
Is everywhere, right? Again here Ishvaraha Prathama Vibhakti. Correct?
Yeah.
Abhimanyu Chakravyuham Vikshate Vi Upasarga Ikshate. Now Ikshate is to just to see, and Vikshate is to observe, to look carefully. Right? Vikshate is to look very carefully. Right? So Chakravyuham Vikshate. So Abhimanyu Prathama Vibhakti. Right? What does he see? Chakravyuha, object. Right? Bhishmaha
So
Sarva.
second vibhakti will be. Chakravyuham will be the second vibhakti.
Second vibhakti. We have not done it so far, so I'm not elaborating too much on it. We'll see. Right? Bhishmaha Sarvan Kshamate, the Ksham dhatu, to forgive. To forgive. Right? Bhishmaha Sarvan Kshamate, he forgives everyone. Good. Kunti Kashtam Sahate. So Kunti is bearing the troubles. Right? You see Kunti, Prathama Vibhakti. Bhishmaha, Prathama Vibhakti. Sanjaya Yuddham Avalokate. You have got Ava Upasarga and the Lok Dhatu. Lokate is also to see. Is to see. I told you Ava gives the sense of the bottom, the fundamental.
Going deeper. Yeah.
Going deeper. So when you say Avalokan Karna means what? To go into the very, the reasoning and everything of it. That is Avalokana. Right? So Yuddham Avalokata means what? He's just not casually looking at the Yuddha. He's looking at it, analyzing it, and he's giving the analyzed information to Dhritarashtra. He's not only looking at it. See, only seeing means a very passive, just seeing. That's all. Nothing else is happening, right? So avalokanam is deeper than that. Yes, avalokate, right? Krishna ashwan sevates, to serve. So Krishna serves the horses, right? Sevate, to serve. The dhatu is save. Good. Yodaha yuddhartam tvarate, to be in a hurry. Or rather to
Sevate, can you once again serve? Is it? Is it serve?
serve, yes. The seva word comes from there, right? To serve, sevate. Yodha, yudhartam tvarate, to be in a hurry. So the soldier is in a hurry for war. Yudhartam tvarate. You know the word tvara means hurry. Tvara means hurry. So suppose I say do not hurry. So I can say tvaram ma kuru. Don't do haste. Right? Tvaram ma kuru. Right? Or tvaram mastu. I want to say don't hurry. Then I can say त्वरा मास्तु. आराम से करो बोलने के लिए ना त्वरा मास्तु. Right? सावधानम पठत त्वरा मास्तु. Right? और त्वराम मा कुरु. See how the vibhakti changes from prathama to dvitiya. Okay? Good. Any questions? Anything that you have?
No, sir.
No. Fine. Everything is clear, right?
Yeah.
Right. So we must know by rote, by remembering by rote, whether a kriya padam is atmanepadi or a parasmepadi or what is its form. Right. Very important will be to study the endings of these dhatus, of these kriya pada rupams. Right. We have labhate, labhete, labhante, labhase, labhet, labhe, labhavahe, labhavahe. Right? So these ending forms you can apply to all these kriya padams. You can apply all these that you see. You know, for example, you say vardate. So vardate, vardete, vardante, vardase, vardethe, vardedve, vardadve, vardhe, vardhavahe, vardamahe. This has to be remembered by rote, right? Just like we did for the parasmapadi, atmanepadi also we have to remember. Fine. I don't want to go into this next, right? I want you to practice this so you are able to do the next part.
Okay, sir.
Right? Good. राकेश जी पढ़ाई हो रही है ना?
Yes, sir.
So आत्मनेपदी रूप I want you to study properly.
Windows.
Right.
Next fill in the blanks मैं आपको भी खींचूंगा उसमें. चलिए. Okay.
Happy Gudi Padwa to both of you.
Happy Gudi Padwa to all of you. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir.